Hi everybody, it's Shannon here, and I'm here with my very first process video for you guys. What I'm going to do is Rhonda, Heart Music Soul RJ, and I, we have a little challenge that we do with each other each month. Once a month we do it on our journal page, and then the other month we do a card for each other. So I just got this this art journal. It's a Strathmore multimedia paper, so it's a good thick paper, and so I'm going to use this, and there's certain parameters we have to have. We have to use texture paste, so I've got some texture paste here that I'm going to use, and we needed the colors black, green, red, orange, and purple, and I got two different kinds of purple. I got my Delusion spray out, and I got some Adirondack ink, so I'll play around with those a little bit. We had to use Halloween stamps, so I've chosen to use this Steampunk Spells one right here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to use. I'll probably use this funky clock somewhere, and this witch's brew, so we'll try that. And then I got this one as well, Drinking Me Scary and Skull and different things here, so we'll see how things turn out, and I've got a few little doodads to add on to it afterwards, so we'll see how it goes. To start off with, I'm going to use this big 12 by 12. It's an Elements from Prima. And so this is the stencil I'm going to use to start off with. And it's a good size for this size of book, because it's a very large page I'm doing. So I'm going to get out my stencil texture paste, and I'm going to use one of these. I have some metal ones, but I prefer to use the plastic today, so that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. I'm just going to take a little out and put a little bit here. And there we go. Now I'll put a little bit down here. Maybe that'll make a big one here. And I'll put some over here. The thing about multimedia is, like, you know, mixed media and multimedia, when you're doing multimedia on the computer, and mixed media, same thing in art form, different art forms, but basically the same process. Is, you know, you can go about and do it however you like, and add this and add that, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm just adding some texture paste down here in different places, and lost a little bit on my palette knife here. Put that off there. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to dry that a little bit. You know what I'm going to do? Actually, I took some of this glass glitter art ingredients pearl out, and I think I'm going to put some of that onto the wet texture paste. I've never used this stuff before, so it's all, you know, experimental, which is the fun part about mixed media. I mean, just go for it. You don't have to do anything specific. Just try things and see how they turn out. And do you like it? Is it fun? All right, that's the main thing. You know, are you having fun when you're doing this sort of stuff? And if you're having fun, then that's what matters. So I'm going to put a little bit of this glass glitter in here. See what happens. There we go. Now I'm going to use a little of the Delusion spray in purple. It's very bright. And I'm going to use one of these makeup brushes that I have. Take a piece out and just dab this about a bit. Spread that out. You never know what you're going to get when you try different things, and it makes it fun. I don't know about you guys, but when I start doing a piece, I never know how it's going to turn out when I start. And when it finishes, it's always a different thing. I really enjoy the process of making art and never knowing what's going to happen when you're finished. So there we go. And I think I'm going to add some black to this. This is a liquid paint. It's actually it's meant for use on fabric, but it's very glossy paint, and I really enjoy using it. So I'm just going to put a little here and put a little there, like that. Get another one of these, smush that around. Leave a little white around so I can use some space for my stencil, for my stamps that I have to use. This is one of the qualifying things for our project today. So I'm going to take this off and let's see how that turned out. Oh, I like it. That's really cool. I have an assistant with me today, Sarah, who is going to wash my stencil off for me right away, because that's what I like to do. And then I won't disturb my video with you guys. So I'm going to take my dryer and I'm going to dry this off a little bit here so that I can keep working. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me down below. More than happy to help you with that. Just drying this off a little bit here. If it gets too long, I will edit it for you. Okay.
It doesn't all come off.
That should work like that. Yeah, use some soap and water, honey. It'll work.
Well, it's not stained on there.
Oh, okay.
Most of it came off, but some of it's stained.
Okay, now I'm going to use some stamps. I'm going to use this skull stamp here. And I need, I think I'm going to use the red for this. And again, I'm just using some of that red paint. I'm just going to use one of these, spread it out on the stamp. Don't be afraid to use your stamps in different ways, you know. You don't always have to use ink on your stamps. You can use paint on your stamps just as well as you can use ink on your stamps. See? There we go. Just going to put a little of this on here. Putting it part of the background. There we go. Can you wash that off? Thank you. The glass beads turned out interesting. Okay, now I'm going to use another stamp. What am I going to use now? I'm going to use this spider web here. Oh, it's stuck. It's giving me a hard time. Holy camolio. There we go. Alright. What's this? I'm going to use the black for that. Again, I'm using the paint. I'm not using ink. Why? Because I just feel like it. I'm going to get it in here in the purple. There are no rules, you know, when it comes to art. You can do it any way you want to. You don't have to use ink on stamps. You don't have to use, you know, you can use whatever it is that you like. As long as you do what I always do, and that is clean your stamps off well when you're done with them. Okay, there we go. Okay. And so I'm done with that. My hands are good and colored. Now, I've used the pink, I've used the red, I've used the purple, I've used the red, I've used the black. I need to use green and orange. I'm just contemplating what I want to do now. I have some of these that I'm going to use. I think I'm going to turn these bats orange. And again, I'm going to use one of these. Go. Go. Oh, I'm back, everybody. I just learned this new camera and it turned off, so we'll have to edit it together or figure it out. In any case, what I did while I was gone is I just painted these bats in an orange color, because that's one of the mandate was we had to have black, purple, red, orange, and green in the piece, and we had to have texture paste. So I put the texture paste in. I put some glitter glass in there, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add these bats using little glossy accents. And I'm just going to put them here, there, wherever. Okay, that's not, it's going to give me a hard time, I think, so it's alright. Just going to make a hole in here so that it will come out. It's giving me a hard time. There we go. Stick one of those bats there. Stick one up here. And I'm going to put one down here. I'm going to put a little glossy accents on top of them. Just make them glossy. Put a little on this one. There we go.
Is that one gonna go to some laundry?
Alrighty. And now I got these plastic skulls from Serena B, so I'm gonna put some of these on here too. Put some here. Put another one over here. One right here. There's no real rhyme or reason where I put them or why I put them. It's just, you know, because it's the art process. Where you want to put them, what do you want to do, you know? And I need to put green on here, and I have some of these green sparkle things, so I'm going to put some of these around. Some purple ones. Some black ones. Putting them around where the black circles already are, it gives you extra dimension on top of the dimension that's already there. With the texture paste gives you some dimension, and then when you add the extra all around black doodads, gives you even more dimension again. So it makes it almost look like a 3D picture sticking out at you, which is kind of fun. There we go. I'm going to do down here in the corners with them a little sparse over here. Put that one there. There we go. Okay, it's coming together. I'm not trying to make anything like look, you know, like it's supposed to look. I'm just sort of going around, and now I have some platinum glitter glass. I'm going to put some of those around here. Glossy accents around here to keep that stuff from sticking. Keep it sticking. Clean off my nozzle here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to have a look here and figure out what I want to do if I'm done. And I believe I am done. So that is that for today, my first process video. It's Halloween mixed media, and I hope, you know what, I'm going to use a couple more things here. I've decided. Use this, and I'm going to use the red for that because I need a little bit more red in there. Potion. It's a potion stamp. I put a couple of those here. I'm going to use this back stamp in the same way. Just going to ink it up. And put one there. There. There we go. Okay. I think we are good to go. And yeah. I think it stopped, Sarah.
Stop. How can you tell when it stops? No, it's still going.
Okay. Okay, well that's it for today, guys. And thank you very much. And I will see you next time. Bye.